In this video, I'm going to cover the simple steps that you can take to start your own online business while working your 9-to-5 day job. These are the same steps that I took that helped me take my leap of faith to freedom. Now, I know you have these friends like I do, and when you get together and you start talking about Shark Tank or a product idea, it always seems to be the main topic of conversation. But nobody quite knows what to do to get the business off the ground. The beginning part of any new business is very difficult. It's where all the mundane tasks get done, from setting up company organization to bank accounts, maybe meeting with lawyers, accounting, customer service, you name it. Now, I know with all the things that you do in life, like grocery shopping, helping the kids with their homework, laundry, there's not much left in the tank. This daily life cycle can cause most people who are trying to start a moonlighting side business to hit roadblocks and really just not give the effort that's required to get this thing started. If you've been one of these people or just trying to start your own business, then I've compiled a list of tips and tricks to help you keep yourself on track and be successful. Before I go into my tips and tricks though, be sure and read down in the description and click on the link to get my free ebook on my 7-step framework to launching knockout products on Amazon. Okay, on to step 1. And step 1 is one step at a time. It sounds like a lot of steps, but still step 1. You know the old saying that goes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. When you start out, things could take a little longer than you originally expect, whether you're waiting on a reply email from a supplier or just hitting roadblocks. You really just want to make sure you write down a full list of all of your steps. Write out a business plan. If you're going to be self-funded, you may not need a traditional business plan, but you still want to write out a very thorough list of goals, objectives, and guidelines for yourself. Secondly, have a little patience with yourself. Now, while it is the goal to get this shiny new business off of the ground while you still have a 9-to-5 day job, you don't want to get burnt out. You need to be sure that you have the energy to be sustainable. This is going to be a lot of work, but it's definitely going to be rewarding. Step number 2, organization is paramount. You're going to need to be able to organize and access all of your information and to-do lists. I accomplish this by using 2 systems. I use Evernote as my daily scratch pad, and I use Trello as my get it done to-do list. Both have very robust free versions. In Evernote, I'm able to take notes or copy down ideas while on the go with my phone and access it on my computer when I'm at home. I also keep a brand journal in Evernote with all of my business information like brand colors, font, logo designs, photography ideas, receipts, etc. Trello, like I said, my go-to get it done list, I can keep things organized into categories, which helps me keep that elephant in bite-sized portions. This allows me to jump into another task while I'm waiting on something else. Step number 3, constantly be beginning new tasks. Every day when you come home from work, you need to start on a new task. Now, I don't mean finish the task that wasn't finished yesterday, because you need to do that too. But I mean, start a brand new task and work to knock it out. This is not only true of the startup portion of your business, but every day in your business. I know it seems like a lot of work, but hey, entrepreneurs are the only people that I know that'll trade a 40-hour-a-week paycheck for an 80-hour-a-week non-guaranteed job. Now, these tasks don't have to take forever either. I like to turn the ringer off on my phone and put it in the other room and start a timer on my computer. And I like to try to work really hard for 30 minutes, and I want to see how much work I can get done in that block of time. This is a particularly good way to eat the elephant. There are a lot of times when you're feeling really good about it and in a groove, and you may go over the 30 minutes. And this is just extra credit for that 30 minutes. It doesn't count towards the next block of time. The trick is to do as many of these blocks as you can in one evening. Now, I know, like I said earlier, there's so many things to do, like have the kids finish their homework or dinner or get them ready for the bath. But if you can knock out 1 or 2 of these a night, you'll be well on your way to accomplishing your goals. Procrastination is a zero-sum game. You constantly need to be moving forward with your business. If you're feeling like you're overwhelmed, take a break. But when you're ready, just grab one of those 30-minute time blocks and knock it out. Step number 4, having a good team in place. Now, I know you're like, what? I don't have the money to afford a big team of people, but when your business grows, you will. For now, it's still going to be very efficient and very beneficial for you to put a team in place just on a smaller scale. Outsourcing can make all the difference in the world. Now, these team members can be doing things while you're at work or while you sleep, like artwork, logo design, website stuff, whatever. Look to places like Fiverr or Upwork, and I have teams of VAs from the Philippines that work on other businesses. Step number 5, 21st century shortcuts. When I talk to friends of mine that have owned businesses for a long time, they are just amazed at the number of tools that we have at our fingertips that are inexpensive or free. The world we live in today has a slew of quality, reputable companies that can help us save time. If you need to learn a new skill, you can take an online course from somewhere like BitDegree, Udemy, Skillshare. Set up your e-commerce website with Shopify or BigCommerce. You can even have one of your VAs build you a WordPress WooCommerce website for you. You can set up email newsletters using templates to save time with services like Klaviyo or MailChimp. You can use online product supplier lists like Alibaba. Use pre-built and royalty-free graphics and images from somewhere like Big Stock Photo. There are tons of services at your fingertips. My conclusion mantra is don't just start another job. Build a business that you can grow and scale and help you realize your dream. Now, I've done all these steps, Mark, and I'm ready to quit my day job. What about now? Okay, so then I have 8 quick tips to go full time. Number 1 is make sure you're selling your products or services. Make sure you have success with your products and services. You can't just have a one-hit wonder. You need to have sustainable sales so that you can have growth, and not with just one product, but probably several lines of your product. Number 2, your net income must cover your expenses, right? That's kind of a no-brainer. If you have a spouse that has a job, that certainly helps to kind of underwrite that, especially if you have an understanding spouse. But you can certainly look at that, but you want your net income or your take-home pay from the spouse to help cover all of the expenses. Number 3 is, at an absolute minimum, for me, my suggestion to you is absolutely have 6 months of money saved up, just in case, right? Now, according to step 1, you're already selling and making money, and step 2, you're covering your expenses, but you always got to have a backup plan like number 3. Step 4 is timing. When's the perfect time to do this? Well, it's kind of like having a baby. There is no perfect time. You just need to, step 5, have guts, determination, right? Confidence. You have to be able to just go into this and give it your all. Number 5, have expectations. Talk to your family about your expectations. Things are going to change. Vacation, which should open up some possibilities for vacation, at least time-wise, but insurance needs, all sorts of different things are going to change as they are when you have a regular 9-to-5 job. Number 7, give yourself a timeline. You can't just do this indefinitely. If it's not succeeding, you need to regroup and make some tough decisions. And number 8, never give up. Never give up on your dream. So I hope that today's video helped you out. Please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. for future updates, and we'll see you on the next one.